Time waits for no one, Tom, and neither does the clock tower. It was a brisk autumn evening when Tom, a young man known for his inquisitive nature, decided to take a detour on his way home from the library. His path led him to the base of the old clock tower. He stood there, staring up at the massive structure, when a raspy voice interrupted his thoughts. "You find the tower intriguing, don't you?" said an old man who seemed to appear out of nowhere. He wore a faded coat and a hat that barely covered his wild silver hair. "Yes, I do," Tom replied, startled. "It's like it has a story to tell." "Indeed it does," the old man said with a twinkle in his eye. "But be warned, young man, the secrets it holds are not for the faint of heart." With that, the old man handed Tom a small, ancient-looking pocket watch. "This watch is special," he continued. "It can show you the true value of time, but use it wisely, and remember, every second counts." Before Tom could ask any questions, the old man vanished into the evening fog, leaving Tom standing alone with the pocket watch in his hand. Tom hurried home, his mind racing with questions about the mysterious old man and the pocket watch. He examined the watch closely. It was beautifully crafted, with intricate engravings and a glass face that seemed to glow faintly. The hands of the watch were frozen at 6. Curious, Tom wound the watch and set the time. As soon as he did, the hands began to move, and a strange sensation washed over him. The world around him seemed to blur, and he found himself standing in the same spot but at a different time. The once empty town square was now bustling with people from what seemed like a bygone era. Tom's heart raced as he realized the watch had transported him through time. He spent the next few days experimenting with it, traveling to different periods and witnessing moments in history. But with each journey he noticed something unsettling. The more he used the watch, the faster the hands seemed to move. One evening, as Tom was exploring the clock tower in the 19th century, he discovered a hidden door behind a tapestry. Intrigued, he opened it to reveal a spiral staircase leading down into darkness. With the pocket watch lighting his way, he descended the steps, his heart pounding with anticipation. At the bottom, he found a small, dimly lit chamber filled with gears and cogs of all sizes. In the center of the room was a pedestal with an hourglass on it. The sand inside the hourglass was flowing upward, defying gravity. "Welcome," Tom, a voice echoed through the chamber. Tom spun around to see the old man from the town square standing in the shadows. "You again," Tom said. "What is this place?" "This is the heart of the clock tower," the old man explained, "and this hourglass controls time itself. The pocket watch I gave you is linked to it. Every time you use it, you drain a bit of the hourglass's sand." Tom's eyes widened in realization. "You mean I'm running out of time?" "Time is precious, Tom. Every second counts. You must decide how you want to use the time you have left." Tom left the chamber deep in thought. He had always taken time for granted, but now he saw it as the valuable and finite resource it truly was. He decided to stop using the watch for frivolous time travels and instead focus on making the most of his present. He reconnected with old friends, spent more time with his family, and pursued his passion for writing. He realized that the true value of time wasn't in reliving the past or glimpsing the future, but in cherishing the moments he had right now. Months passed, and Tom's life improved significantly. He felt more fulfilled and content than ever before. One day he visited the clock tower and found the old man waiting for him. "You've learned well," the old man said with a smile. "The pocket watch has served its purpose." Tom handed the watch back to the old man. "Thank you," he said sincerely. "You've given me a priceless gift." The old man nodded. "Remember, Tom, time waits for no one. Make every moment count." As Tom walked away from the clock tower for the last time, he glanced at the town clock. It was almost 6. He smiled, knowing that he was no longer bound by the watch's ticking hands, but by his own choices and actions. And with that, Tom embraced the endless possibilities of the present, ready to make every second count. Years later, Tom became a renowned author, his books filled with tales that inspired others to value their time. The old clock tower, once a symbol of mystery, now stood as a reminder of the lesson Tom had learned and shared with the world that time, once lost, could never be regained, and its true worth lay in how we choose to spend it. The old man was never seen again, but his legacy lived on in Tom's stories, touching the hearts of those who read them. And so the clock tower's secret remained not just a lesson for Tom, but a timeless truth for all who listened. One rainy evening, Tom was in his study, writing his latest novel, when he received an unexpected visitor. It was a young woman, drenched and shivering, holding a familiar pocket watch. Thanks for watching. Part 2 is coming soon. If you like the video, please subscribe and hit the bell icon.